Okay. Today I will try to persuade you about school drug tests and how they should be made mandatory at public schools. First, I will explain why students are bringing too many drugs to school. Next, I will tell you the causes for kids bringing drugs to school. And last but not least, I will tell you the solutions and how we can prevent kids from bringing drugs to school. So let's start. A survey by the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse, CASA, find that 28% of middle school students say that drugs are available in their schools. How are they getting these drugs, you ask? Well, they have connections. Let's say a drug dealer connects to some other bigger drug dealer who gives it to them, who in turn gives it to the kid. Some of the parents might have drugs. They have them laying around in the house, stashed where they can see it, where the kids can actually see them. They take them, they think they're gonna think they look cool, so they smoke some cigarettes, some weed, some chronic, whatever it is, at the school. Statistics by American Medical Association shows that approximately 76% of high school students say that drugs are kept, used, or sold on school grounds. Now, let's talk about the causes. According to the Pacific Institute for Research and Evaluation, a case, Verona School District versus Acton, 1995, the Supreme Court upheld the constitutionally of random drug testing for students who participate in athletics. That's how it came about that students had to get drug testing before they participate in a sport, in case they were using steroids, etc., any other drug that will enhance their performance. Kids use drugs because they feel alone, because they feel like there's nobody there for them. But here's an example. Let's say a boy just got dumped by his girlfriend. He feels depressed because he loved his girlfriend. And a buddy comes up to him and tells him, hey, this will make you feel better. So that's why they use it. And then once they use it, they get hooked on it because it makes them feel good. Now, let's talk about the solutions. There are different kinds of tests. The cheapest one is a urine test. Those range about $3 to $20. And that's according to the American Screening Corporation. Now, I have a couple of pictures here. These are sports that they use the tests on. This is a urine container. This is a girl smoking weed or whatever that might be. Most likely it'd be weed. Here's a chart that's from 1989 to 1995. In 1889, if you notice, from grades 6 to 12, from 6th grade, the drug population that they had, all the drugs that they carried, wasn't that high. Once they got to 12th grade, it started getting a lot higher. It went from 427 students to 756. In 1995, it went from 395 students in the 6th grade to 803 in the 12th grade. Here's an example of a test. This test for cocaine, meth, opiates, antidepressants, and marijuana. Now, I work at a school where I teach acting and drama. And recently, 2 kids got in trouble and got expelled for taking weed to school. Now, for me, as a teacher there, knowing the kids, they're good kids. They didn't need to bring their drugs to school. And if we would have mandatory drug tests before, because they had it throughout the whole day, if we would have it throughout the day, they would have found out that they had drugs, that they had been smoking in the restroom, and this whole thing would have been averted, and it could have been a less punishment for them. Now, in conclusion, I'd like to remind you that students going to school shouldn't be allowed to take drugs at all. And here's an example. It's a bright sunny day, students are going to class, and while this is happening, you faintly overhear somebody say, how much for 1/8 gram of chronic? This isn't a dark alley, this isn't the streets, this is a public school, a high school, an elementary school. So in conclusion, we talked about today the problem that schools are having with drugs, the causes why the kids are bringing them, and finally, what we can do to solve them. Thank you very much.